Liquid will have to back off, so. Again, being very mobile across the map, VG Gaming, especially with 11. It is paying off for 11. He's top net worth at the moment, level with Miracle.
They're having to commit a lot of resources, though, because they're like, we need to make space for Ori. Ori's just still struggling very hard on that one. Kuroki's just get those Matu rotate.
There's a Miracle. Third highest on the top average GPM. HFN, and then the man, the myth, the legend, Chappie, number 1.
740 GPM. That's really high up there.
Wow, didn't know Shadow Amulet could do that. Top lane, toss comes in onto Paparazzi. GH is there as well. They're looking for the chase down. Quick glimpse back will pull the Razor away from the gyro, so save. It's a bit of a stop there to Liquid's advances.
There's a enormous stack there. Really wants to.
That's very juicy. I mean, they have to fight for this.
There's going to be some battling around this one for sure.
That is, what is it, a triple stack?
That's a quad.
That's a quad stack. A big stack there.
They might even want to pull more heroes up there. They might just want to bring 4 or 5 heroes on both sides. 4v4 at least. The bottom on the side of Liquid, but I think maybe Ori can make the way up. He's got a regen, so he can look to fight on this storm.
Oh, they didn't quite get it there. That looked like it should. It was right on the edge, that one. But still, nonetheless, a massive stack for the taking. Whichever side manages to take control.
Trying to push Mike across him back to glimpse.
They have straight into the combo. Cooldowns there as well. He'll go for the toss back for mind control. Being surrounded, he's trying to fight back. Does bring some of VG Gaming low, but he loses his life. Kuro as well in trouble. He'll zip forward, take down the Rubik, and now we're 2 down. Can they clear this stack? Paparazzi is a little low.
They've taken quite a lot of remnants, but they should be able to.
And this is big. They had to make sure that Liquid did not steal this. They'll get away with securing it themselves.
I really like Ori's rotation there. Yeah. Sure, he got his regen broken and all that, but it doesn't matter. I think he had to make him there.
Miracle. Playing that bottom tier 1 tower. 7 for 4. Things looking alright for VG Gaming here. They're maybe slightly behind on the net worth, but they're making good calls, good movements.
They've got good levels on their supports too. All supports are level 6.
Yeah.
We've even got a level 7 disruptor already. 7 disruptor, 7 Rubik. Max Glimpse is online for finish.
Miracle is getting away with pressuring the tier 2 yet. TP's now come in to stop him. Top lane, looking towards mind control. They've got the static storm, buying time for Ori to look to close the gap, but they can't quite finish the kill. Ori has to back up now as he takes a huge blast from GH. Yeah, and GH, he's not, surely not going to get the storm kill. Ori has to keep his distance, and Ori will just be enough out of the way from it. They're still trying to chase though. Stolen ball there from Kuro to close the gap, but Song comes out from Lanham.
Liquid this is all about the pressure. Put pressure on, so Miracle just gets his game. Gets to just free farm bottom. And he's got the Yasha, and he's queued up the Dragon Lens too. And you see Razor, Matu, he's just rushing a beacon. Because he knows he needs to be that frontline presence in the fight. He can't be susceptible to just getting Naga slept and Disruptor ulted and die.
A Radiant
11 though. Battleblade still very early.
Dire's top tower is about to take the plunge. Dire's top tower is gone.
Radiant's bottom tower faces a stiff wind.
He gets zipped on, has the control. Broken. Dialing on him there. All lining in top lane. Give him a mana, mind control, they're bound. Lanham, and of course Lanham does not have Song back online. Mind control is out of mana though. Just to let the man goes, but yeah, both spells are on cooldown. Talking about cooldowns, one will come out from Paparazzi.
Oh, that missile almost redirected and hit Matu. That could have been huge for Vici there. They could have gotten both those 4 kills. And it is going to be the Bloodstone rush section. But we've been seeing a lot of just the Kaya into...
I've not seen Bloodstone rush in a long time. Absolutely not. That has certainly been the build that's sort of fallen out of favor.
It's sinking.
But Ori says, let's go for it. I mean, I guess he's got good battlers around him. He's likely to get the Bloodstone charges up if the pace continues as such.
I think he's trying to match the greed, right? I think if he goes like the Kaya Orchid, he doesn't want to have that thing really fall off. He wants to be able to deal with this Terrorblade throughout later stages.
Dire's middle tower is drowning.
If he doesn't die here, and they're looking for him straight in with the Nature's Wrath. Ori zips forward, they surround the Tiny, and they'll take him down, knocking him back a couple of hundred gold from that build. Same time, no move is made mid. Kuroki still with that Bull Lightning, closing the gap, chasing down Paparazzi. They'll get the kill on Gyro.
Ball Lightning, just getting them 2 core kills just now, and forcing that Naga sleep defense pop. So Kuroki with some huge plays in on the Rubik. My control though, he's died 4 times, but this is kind of the way he plays, especially when he's playing with GH's Toddle. GH is kind of that silence presence. He's got 4 staff already, and he's got a component of that Aghanim. He's actually ahead of my control, close to the muck.
Trying to go back and join the team, but he actually walks into 11. GH, bit of a blunder there, he just walks straight back into it. He will lose his life towards the mid. They do put the Metamorphosis. They're able to get the Naga Siren. Fenrir with a glimpse back on Matuma Man will keep himself safe. 11 tries to come in, but the Sentry is down. Miracle with a Sunder. 11 still alive for now. They've got the cooldown. Miracle. He's actually going to get popped here by Paparazzi and Ori. This is a 2 for 2 at the moment. Paparazzi trying to chase down more. Matuma Man is there still with the Eye of the Storm. Ori running out of mana, so we'll have to back off.
He got the tier 2 very early on. But they did lose GH in the back, and that's a big net worth kill.
That's a crazy stat there as well. Kuroki, 218 games on Ruby.
Played it on so many teams. Look, oh, look, he's blacking these ancients.
Oh, look at that. I mean, it's not going to kill him. 218 games.
Paparazzi going for a straight BKB rush on the Gyro. So much burst damage coming in. He knows that this Tiny's going to go for like Blink Dagger or something. That burst.
Mid. Quick telekinesis onto Ori, but Ori's fine. Lanham has found GH. GH finding one another. Blast it back. Oh, nice. Bounces it back into the blast. Lanham has the mirror image out. Another blast from GH connect, but a big Nature's Wrath bringing him down low. VG Gaming will burst the Kotal.
They're keeping fast pace.
They are 12 to 8.
They're grouping a lot too, because they know that Liquid wants to fight mostly 4v5, except for when the meta is up. Then Miracle starts off to push the towers, but they are definitely pressuring the Toddle.
Attack the heroes!
Rotation coming out on mid. Quick, can they do anything about this? It doesn't look like they can. Have to let this one go. They do have the Bull Lightning. Kuro wants to try and make a play.
Always carrying a Sentry. Set up for that Shadow Blade from Prophet. So they come into play with the Sunder.
Big kill if they can get it with 11. Still leading the charge of net worth on BG Gaming's side. Closing in on the Maelstrom.
Bloodstone up. 3 cores are farming very well.
So far, I mean, it's a close game between these two sides. Yeah. To see, Liquid are heading over, but it is underneath all of these wards.
Yeah, they've got the BKB on the Razor coming up right now in the Courier, so they're looking to just put the pressure on, make the space for that Terrorblade to farm up. For a Courier snipe.
Has got the Manta recipe on. So it would be quite a crucial pick-off, and he's got it. That is going to be the Manta put aside for a few minutes.
He didn't buy the ulti orb, it was just the recipe. Oh,
sure.
Kuro with the zip across.
He's trying to make 11 pay for this. They have the dust. They blast 11 back. Wraparound's there for Miracle. He's got the slow from the reflection, so 11 may have put that Manta recipe on the sidelines for a few minutes, but he pays with his life. Kuro continuing to make plays with the Bull Lightning. And now, oh, he's got the Global Teleport. That's also a very nice one to sort of set things up.
Even to put wards down. Super useful build.
Yeah. Kuro's having a time this game.
They haven't gotten a chance to use that Static Stone. Side then running around as 4 heroes. So they don't want to give him those. Ori, Bloodstone finish. He's got an Arcane Rune as well in his model, and we'll get that Orchid.
Dire's top tower.
Let's go for trades now, Liquid. Pushing in onto the tier 2 top, same as we said for VG Gaming down bottom.
paparazzi.
Dyer's top
And then they
tower
can
is
actually
about to take the
fights.
plunge.
Radiant's bottom tower faces a stiff wind.
Tier 2 for tier 2.
Dyer's top tower.
Both teams just constantly ignoring one another at the moment.
Tower has rung its last
1k gold
It's-
lead, 1k experience.
Very, very close. EH about halfway, just over halfway towards the Aghanim Scepter.
Should have it at his usual timing, but it seems. Off a few more times. Got some waves here. But as we see, mid lane's pushed in heavily, top lane pushed. That, but having 5 deep, I'll use the will. 5 shoving heroes. And it will be an early BKB. So he is going to look to get involved after Manta.
He certainly needs it. As we
Yeah,
said,
versus
any
that
fight he
static.
turns up, they have absolutely got the way of just getting on top of them with the static storm and making it impossible for TB to fight, especially once Storm has sort of his Orchid in, so he'll have the answer. Scan from BG Gaming will reveal that someone is in the tree line.
They might actually be able to catch him up here. Here's the zip.
They're searching and they found it. The scan resulting in a successful pickup.
And a successful Bloodstone.
Dream for Ori. Very nice read of the map there from BG Gaming to check out for that.
Yeah.
Commonplace for, but I mean, yeah, GHB found, trying to split push these lanes out.
Cutting those waves, just
Yeah.
waiting till that BKB's down on the Tower Blade so they can...
Ori pushing in, there's a haste rune top, Miracle. Really backing off as soon as the storm shows his face.
Spirit Vessel, and he's queued up
Radiant's top
the Meteor
tower
Head.
is on the rocks.
We'll be able to find GH, he's cutting behind, he's actually found GH here. Are they going to try to zip here?
Little deep. So the
Little
Nations
far.
probably think about that. Think about coming in, but they'll focus on the towers. Take tier 1. Liquid have turned up. It looks like Liquid are happy to try and take a 5v5 here if Vici Gaming give it to them. We'll see if Vici Gaming themselves want to fight. At the moment, looks like they're backing away. They want to regroup. Now, how are they going to go about this? Is it...
They want to try to catch the backlines. If they can find the tiny Rubik and Coddle and get them inside of a Sleep Storm, it's going to be troublesome. Even if they can find the Terror Blade, it'll be a big problem.
It doesn't look like they'll find anything. It was just a spoke to move around the map. Maybe hoping to find Terrorblade or someone on their own in the jungle of Liquid, but that's not the case.
Yeah, they're trying to catch this. Coddle who just keeps the waves in.
Here we go.
I think they find.
They are. He's right there, GH. How are they going to open in on this one? They've got their eyes on the Keeper of the Light. Haste Rune on Ori. He's going to zip himself up, grab the Keeper of the Light, drag him down. Paparazzi pops the cooldown. They'll turn for the easy kill. There's the Keeper of the Light. Mind control now found as well in the tree line, but Ori, he's got, with Old 11, wants to get these Bloodstone charges. He's picked up a second as 11 has the double kill. Lanham singing the song, trying to get them out of there. 11 goes for the Sprout, goes for the TP out. They don't have the vision. 11 will escape. They did lose Paparazzi, but a 2-for-1 overall. Ori going to be happy with the affair as he does pick up, of course, 2 more Bloodstone charges.
He actually gets denied to the neutrals on the Gyro. He got full linked up by Razor, and
there we go.
Mind Control actually tossed him back in to keep the link on. Lived with 20 HP, and then the Ain't got aggroed.
Oh,
and just smacked.
the dream for Vici Gaming.
Yep.
Nothing of value was lost. Just a jar off the map for a bit of time, but they'll absolutely take that.
They didn't get a big core though, and they spent his sleep. Now top though, Matu, BKB's on cooldown. Ori's got a lot of mana.
Yes, has he got enough? Yeah, with a glimpse. Perfectly done from Fenrir. Straight back into the static storm. That's another Bloodstone charge. It is going the right way for Ori. And as we said, the Bloodstone first build, something that's fallen out of favor with a lot of pros, but Ori, the perfect time to pick up. He knew that his team could help him get these kills if he got it at a good time. And he is up to 18 Bloodstone charges and 23 minutes on top of that. Only a few hundred gold away from having the Orchid, and he's just found Kuro. Straight in, onto this Rubik. He's going to play around with it, try and get up to the high ground. Has 11 there as well for the kill. More Bloodstone charges. Honestly, this Storm,
Ori's having an excellent game.
It's setting up to be the dream game.
After he had the jungle for the first, like,
bullied out of the
7
lane
minutes.
by this Razor, but
Incredible recovery.
it's just the ability to make plays between. I mean, for the most part, him and 11. It's just this sort of global potential. 11 had a great lane at the start, played it very well, and with his build, the Phase Drum Shadowblade, able to play aggressive as he has been. He's got money for the BKB as well if he wants to. You can see at the moment, still sort of thinking about what item he would like. Do you think he does need to get the BKB, or could he be thinking of something else now?
BKB is the fighting item. Anything else would just be the... So they're going for the fighting.
BKB, and BKB as well, picked up organization by Miracle on the Terrorblade. So this Terrorblade will be certainly more suited to the fights, and will be a little less worried about the Storm Spirit. So Vici Gaming do have to be careful of that. GH also now with the completed Aghanims on the
This is a big pickup for the Terrorblade. This is where he can actually just run rampant inside the fights. All the damage is pretty negated on the side of Vici. It's all about not letting him get kited around it. They just make their way there, I think.
Oh, they've scanned outside of it, so we're going to pass in the region of it they are. So they know that something's going on around the pit, and almost certainly in it, in terms of what Vici Gaming can suspect.
Sleep is up in 5 seconds.
That could be perfect. If they head over there now...
It's daytime, though, and there is the Axe Coddle. That 24 minutes.
Let's see how they're going to do it. Mind control as well. It's coming out on the side, but they've got a sentry down. They know that they're in there. Can Lanham go for the play? He has to make the call and go in with the song soon. Roshan falling very low. They're going to go for the zip forward. Trying to go for the backline as Ori goes immediately. There's the song. No, they got the kill, but Miracle still picks up the Aegis. BKB's popped by the Terrorblade as Miracle starts to force them back. Gets tossed forward by Mind Control. He's looking for Lanham. There'll be the Glimpse pack taking Miracle away, but he Manta dodges it. He's going to still try and continue to chase, but Vici Gaming a little too speedy. So, overall, Cole down, Bloodstone charge for Ori. Do they have the damage to kill him? They do. Perfect control, perfect hold. So they do manage to knock some of the Bloodstone charges out of the Storm. So,
what got the last hit on the Roche there? I didn't get to see which exactly got the last hit, but they used the Sleep in Miracle with the quick BKB was able to grab it.
Because, yeah, it was...
I know that
Vici Gaming got it.
got it. I don't know if it was like a Wrath, or if it was like, did the Riptide or something hit glitch?
Was it maybe even a flat cannon hit?
Maybe it was a black. Either way, it doesn't matter. They got the last hit.
They got the last hit. They got the last hit.
So they get themselves a bit of gold surging their way.
But yeah, Miracle gets the Aegis, and he still got it. Wasn't burnt out in the fight, so he has got that ready for the next one. So
they were able to find the Coddle. That's the biggest thing. It's daytime.
That's what they go straight forward.
Yeah,
every time.
Mid again, jump again. Everybody else is there.
Oh, stolen song.
They found Fenrir.
Yeah, they managed to close the gap on one of them. He does have Glimpse, and he'll try for it, but there's 4 heroes around him. No chance here for Fenrir.
He steals Glimpse. This is actually a really scary spell to have. Catch people off guard,
That is,
so they have to be very careful.
Especially during daytime, with that daytime vision of the Keeper of the Light. Glimpse is, I mean, it's always a great spell, but even more so with the fact they have the vision to play with it.
Yeah. This is the liquid timing that we tend to see so often. That comes out, Meteor Hammer as well. Doesn't get the man to dodge.
He does, miss out there as well, but he has got the sustain. Blast comes through, Miracle. Still finds to stand toe-to-toe with the Terran, as we said. You know, he has got that Aegis still.
GH even smokes himself in the back lines, but the Spirit Vessel actually preventing a lot of that heal on Miracle.
It's getting pretty... You can see there, he was thinking about sundering GH. Oh, I would do with that health, GH, you know. Still thinking about it now. We'll get healed up by that next blast. But yeah, the split push on.
They're going to try to itemize as best as possible on the side of Liquid. Protect GH, so probably a Glimmer Cape on Rubik, and he has to get his own Ghost. They have to just get everything possible to make Otto live inside the fights. Yeah. 4K advantage right now for Vici.
They're holding well.
Yeah.
Ori's got to work on building those Bloodstone charges back up, but the good timing at the Orchestra, as we said, and rushing for the BKB next, he should be given sort of the chance to do so.
Glad he's not being greedy. BKB. Really needs it. Paparazzi has that SNY finished after the rush. BKB. Butterfly is the last. They get aggressive.
Dipping in. Play with.
They've spotted
Lanham does have Song. Go for the Song TP if he wishes to expend it, and he certainly will. There's the Song. There's the TP, but he's already been glimpsed. So the TP will not be successful. And now all he can do is run away, but without another, any other chance of TPing out, with it on cooldown and gone, he will still fall. So that's him down.
And the glimpse, like we talked about.
The stolen glimpse.
Yeah, something you always have to remember about.
Crazy. Several glimpses there. Can't see Kuro getting any other spell anytime soon until he absolutely has to. They want to be holding on for that one. Lots of potential to make these sort of plays. So 5k lead for Vici Gaming. A lot of it down to the fact that this nature's property. I mean, 11 is just keeping on par with Miracle. He has been splitting out the map perfectly. What, 250 CS?
Full AC. He's gone for the full battle build too, if you look. Even his talents. It's gone for the 8 armor, 30 damage, 40 attack speed. Not about any of this push this time around.
All about just punching people.
Uproot and after.
Lane though. 11.
Fenrir.
They do. They're going to go straight for the Disruptor. They want to get rid of Fenrir to make sure there's no static storm or anything to worry about, and they'll do so. Fenrir's gone. This will give the time and the chance and the information for 11 to play a little more careful. Knows that they're sort of on the hunt for him on this bottom lane. Same time, up top, Paparazzi has been able to push the wave all the way back around to the tier 3s with that movement that they could have been able to, have been trying to make down bottom as a group. There's the opportunity for VG Gaming to continue to split up the map like this.
11, starting to port out. Mind control gets the first stop.
Dire's bottom tower is about to flounder.
Too tanky. 33 armor. Yeah.
That is absolutely doing work.
The 8 armor talent and the IC,
Dire's
heads
bottom
up there.
tower is under attack.
2 more minutes until daytime. I think Vici has to try to make some type of aggressive move as soon as his agent's out. It's gone in 4 seconds.
See Paparazzi there. As the Aegis gone, will indeed be able to cut down the homing missile, and now the backup from the Liquid comes in.
Everyone TP's top.
They want to fight. They know that VG Gaming would have been heading over there looking for an opportunity whilst that Aegis was going, and Ori has to be careful. Will Zip immediately senses that something's up, getting himself away from mind control. Mind control won't be able to close the gap. Paparazzi also able to TP back to the shrine, back to safety, so VG Gaming avoiding Liquid's movement.
Him's going for a Lotus Orb next. So remove that mana leak. He can get the, reflect on the link if it comes out at the right time, and also, the most important one, blocking that sun. Reflect that Sunder, to turn the fights.
It's a miracle. Skadi complete, Butterfly queued up next. Paparazzi still working his way towards his own Butterfly.
Dire are scanning for enemies.
Trying to shove it bottom. Still just a tier 2 standing in the middle lane for Liquid. I imagine we will see a VG attempt or shoot soon, but now they are just focusing on shoving these side lanes, keeping the pressure on, so Liquid, it's very difficult for them to sort of make moves themselves.
Yep. 30 seconds till daytime, though. Timing. Gem just yet. No, they picked up the Ghost Scepter, though, on G8. A lot more survivable. And he's got that big casting. So he can stay all the way in the back lines. Storm is.
Should be, shouldn't it?
Yeah, he's got that.
Okay, so this...
3 cores are farming very well. They handle the Parablade, and they handle the daytime.
Double damage ring down bottom. If Liquid get eyes on that, they'll want to grab that for this next play.
They're gonna have it's daytime plus a DD on Parablade. The dream for them.
Double damage.
11's been doing such an excellent, constantly pushing side lanes,
This Nexus Prophet's been in, but that's for sure. Now
keeping up in
VG
all the
Gaming,
fights.
they're smoking up. They are smoking into a double damage Terrorblade. This could be a little risky though. Go for the song.
They want to find the Coddle. GH is smoked in the sidelines to avoid this.
They are just going to drop the Static Storm here onto Ruby. This is a little bit awkward by VG Gaming as they look to Kuroki. They do find a Miracle, pops the BKB before the homing missile redirects upon himself. Now, chasing down Lanham. Lanham will get knocked back. Nice play there for GH as he forces himself in. Get the blast back. So, a 1-for-1 try. I mean, that's not the play VG Gaming were looking for there. That seemed a bit of a panic. They really popping the Static Storm down onto the Rubik. I mean, they know they found him, and I guess they felt that they wanted to find something, but the chances of the fight as a whole going great after that, it wasn't great.
No, they disengaged instantly after that. They know that it could be an absolute disaster if they commit onto Miracle there. He did expect to defend meta and BKB though, so the push will be slowed down heavily. Miracle.
Trying at least. Still, maybe coming back to that point, the panel said the lack of damage from the storm.
11 is split pushing though at the same time. He's got a trade.
Oh shoot, he is. He's going for the round. He's getting it, as it seems. Miracle will have Fenrir tossed back into his hands, or he comes back looking for the silence. Miracle kind of low, but he mantles. Sunders says, GH, that's my life. Thank you very much. He's back up, and Matuma and Kuro were forced to come back and hold the defense. So 11 gets in, gets out, pressures them back.
So he got top. Oh, he just actually ran in with the BKB. He got tossed back.
Maybe see if he can find anything, and they'll go straight away on top of this Keep of the Light, or he's popped the BKB in order to help finish up the kill, and he will find it. 11's there as well, the wraparound Sprout onto Matuma-Man. 11 just right-clicking these guys down. He turns towards Mind Control, gets the Tiny. Matuma-Man short. He's managing to get a big static link, but he's dead. 11 there with the wraparound, coming in with the right clicks, cutting off the advance of Liquid. BG Gaming fine free. Miracle and Kuroki will escape, but as we see, 11 is just doing so much lifting here that the split push pressure and as his participation in the fight. Paparazzi though, he just walked up blindly into the high ground and just gets absolutely destroyed.
On him walking in now too. Miracle still has BKB available for himself.
Honestly, I think 11's like, come on lads, just calm down, stop the feed, I'm gonna carry it. Right, 11, he's got this game on his shoulders.
Making all the right moves.
He is doing everything he can to get this win here for VG Gaming.
Look, Shrines now too. He's got Hex and Q. 1 minute until nighttime. Roche is back up.
Radiant's bottom shrine has fallen.
Looking for me?
It is, as we saw, the split push is definitely going to pull Liquid apart. They have to send people back to react, and as we saw last time, they had to sort of come back, pop BKBs on Matuma-Man. This isn't any old Nature's Prophet. This is an incredibly stacked. Yeah, up there, it's still only less than 1k between him and Miracle Terrorblade. Like that's an incredible amount of farm for this Nature's Prophet. He's got the money for the Hex.
Yeah, he's pretty much got the Hex.
All eyes on 11, really.
He's changed.
Okay.
He wants to be more of that right clicker.
I like that.
I think he's recognizing that Paparazzi is still suffering a bit. Sure, Paparazzi has MKB done, but they need to have more damage.
And I think they might have got a taste for that as well. When 11 came in on that last engagement down bottom, they're like, hang on. When he's actually in the fights, they can actually just take the fights because of how fast he is.
Sleep comes out. Catches Miracle.
It's a little early.
Pretty high HP. They found GH though.
Pop the cooldown, or he pops the BKB, looking to go straight in onto GH, but GH did get the Ghost Scepter off. He's keeping him alive for a bit, indeed the Stolen Sleep, holding back the rest of VG Gaming. Ori desperately trying to find GH. Can he get the kill? He can. Will get the call, but now the turnaround comes in. BKB and Metamorphosis popped by Miracle. He'll find the Disruptor. So as it stands 1-for-1, but with the Metamorphosis, he goes back into the pit. Ori still playing around it. He's got a bit of mana left, could go for the steal if he times it right, but Miracle looking for the kills outside of the pit, finds Lanham, Lanham will fall. Buyback's actually going to come out from the Naga Siren, even though he doesn't have the song. Here we go, Ori, starting to play around. Oh, he gets the kill, but again, Mind Control's able to pick up the Aegis. Ori has to sort of get out of there. 11 has turned up, offering some hefty right click, but not quite the same amount of right click that Miracle does. Has to Shadow Blade, back himself away. Mind Control will take a missile. 11, is he going to be tempted to go for that kill? No, he's playing it safe. He's getting out of it.
Got Paparazzi there though with that bleed forward. Again,
that's crazy.
They get the last hit.
They just can't get that Roche. They can't get the Aegis. They can't get the Aegis and the cheese. So what we've got the Aegis and the cheese on at the moment for
Aegis on Mind Control, cheese is on Terrorblade.
That's the thing. I mean, the kill's nice and all, but you really make that play because you want to take the Aegis and cheese away. The kill is in comparison, it's not really anything.
The Storm had to expend pretty much his majority of his mana pool to bring down GH, and his rest of his team, they were slept up. That Stolen Sleep, again, Kuroki putting in so much work on this Rubik.
Yeah, we're seeing sort of the pains of the sort of having to try and fight against this Coddle with that Ghost Scepter. We'll see this fight again, where Ori comes in, and as you say, Mind Control, just straight with the reaction, bashing in.
They get the lift up on the two.
Just can't grab any of the items.
It's like one of those panic situations too, because Lanham, I'm pretty sure he had Riptide or one of his other spells up, but he's just like focused so much on having to sleep and trying to isolate heroes, but gets it stolen, hurting him quite a lot in that fight. And they did recover the gem too on Liquid. And look who has the cheese too. That's how important this guy is.
I mean, absolutely. They know if they can keep the coil alive, if GH can survive that initial jump in from Ori. I mean, as you said already, when Ori jumps in on GH, the Storm consumes a lot of his own mana. Yeah. So if you just make it so that he sort of has to effectively fight for a GH twice with that cheese, suddenly the Storm has to make a decision. Does he really want to go for GH? Because it's going to cost him so much of his mana that he is going to be in an incredibly vulnerable position after he gets the kill, even if he does.
Mind Control's just in.
He is. He does have the Aegis, of course. But yeah, playing very aggressively. That will be the Aegis gone. Maybe BG Gaming can just choose to disengage after that. The glimpse pack will be on to man, but he pops the BKB, stands his ground against Fenrir. The rest of BG looking to get out. If they can get everyone else out of there, this is not too bad of a play. Sure, they lose a Disruptor, but they do at least take an Aegis away from that inevitable push.
And look at 11. He's got that 0 cooldown on teleport, just going bottom, going top, going back and forth everywhere. Looking for Matu now.
Careful. Mid lane. Trying to do the best to stop Miracle. Miracle gets the Sun Drop to Lanham. Back to full health. Lanham not really in the place that he wanted to there. Just gave Miracle a free full HP.
Miracle has Rapier in quick buy, by the way.
Mind control. 11. He gets the racks. That's his job done. He didn't mind dying. He just got the melee rack. He's got buyback if it's needed. Mid lane, Ori. Zipping in. Straight away with the pull. There's going to be a buyback on 11. Wanting to get involved in this fight. BKB or Ori. Final bits of mana used to get out of there. They got the song as well for Lanham. Look at old 11, he's buying back to push. He's buying back to keep the rat on.
He can't get caught out though.
I mean,
if he dies, the game is
going
to be pretty much over for them here. Liquid
but look
now
at him
backing
go.
up. They're giving the respect
they
to
are.
him.
Everyone, you've got to get back and deal with this Nature's Prop. They know, as you say, if they get low 11 now, the game is probably over.
They have 0 TPs on the side of Liquid too, so they are a bit afraid of that push right now.
Oh my goodness.
1k gold lead now. It's been swung back quite heavily from B-Cheat's favor, which
Look at the building damage
big
as well.
advantage.
Not any surprises there, really.
Of course, yeah.
Over 9,000, of course, for 11. And yeah, this Nature's Prop 11. You could. This guy wants to win. He is putting in all the effort this match. It really is quite something to watch.
Miracle still has the Rapier queued up.
I mean, I don't think he doesn't need a Rapier. Does he need a Rapier? Is it worth the risk? I mean, I'd love to see the Rapier on this Terrorblade, but I feel like it's not necessary. He could definitely go for sort of safer items, other sort of right clicks, but
there's always safer items, but if it wins you the game, it's the right item, right?
I mean, that's the thing, and I guess the idea behind the Rapier this game is that there's just no chance any sort of trade's ever going to be possible for 11 to achieve with his own split push. You're always going to be pushing just infinitely faster than a Nature's Prophet can rat, and as you say, absolutely ending the game with that Rapier damage.
This was all during nighttime, those last few moments that Liquid was looking to take fights. They had that DD, of course, on the Terrorblade for the start of it when my control blitzed in, but they're just still getting aggressive during nighttime. Spots 11, does hello. Sells his items, buys the Rapier.
Oh boy, he's going in, ladies and gentlemen. Miracle.
They should be able to spot
Terrorblade Rapier.
But they're looking to end the game right now.
They are. If they go down a lane, the speed that these towers are going to fall is going to be quite something. BG Gaming.
This is what we call the GG Rapier. They just want to close this game out. They're sick of 11.
They are done. They are done with this Nature's Prophet rat. They want to end it. So we've seen they've got the means to keep a Miracle alive. They're just going straight for the tier 4s. Liquid. How do they stop this, Ori? Zips in, finds the grab onto Miracle. There's a missile going his way as well, but he does still have the BKB. Miracle, quick sunder. Thank you again, Lanham. Gets him back up to full HP. They're just pushing on. Paparazzi pops the BKB, but look at this damage from Miracle. Paparazzi forced back. The song comes out, but Miracle's already BKB'd Lanham. You're just walking in to die. Miracle gets the kill on the Naga Siren. The Aegis is exposed.
The Aegis
and that Rapier purchase, one of the smartest Rapier purchases I've seen in a while. It just... Miracle knows exactly what to do. He does it, and they get the win.
They didn't want this to go later. They just wanted to close it out.
I mean, that is the difference between sort of Liquid and a lot of other teams that we see. You know, other teams would be in that situation, and they'd be like, what do we do? There's split pushes going on. We can keep sort of playing at this pace. But Liquid, I don't know if it was Miracle on his own who made